Love you.
Love you.
Hi, this is Mark.
And I'm Pam.
And Buddy is relaxing. Buddy does what Buddy does.
Well, he's been busy lately.
He has been busy, as have we. So why don't you tell everyone what we did and why we did
Well,
it?
we just celebrated our 11th anniversary.
Yay. Someone lost a bet.
Oh my gosh, you're funny. And we took a trip to St. Augustine.
Yeah. It was a good trip.
A great trip.
A lot of people
actually.
recommended it. You did some research.
Yeah.
So that was and now that everything's been kind of done, we're finally able to get out and do some things and enjoy and explore a little more, which is funny because once we get it to where we want to stay here and enjoy it, we're actually gonna get out and travel a little bit. But it's all great, and I'm so glad we did it.
Yeah, I know.
We stayed at
good for us.
Airbnb, and if you're worried about choices, I think they said there's 39 of them there or some ridiculous amount. And obviously a lot of hotels, very nice. We chose a place called the Marin House for a couple reasons. It had good reviews, and they had kind of a private cottage option, which with the dog and everything else.
Yeah.
We stayed in one room one night and then another room for 2 nights. And I'd say it wasn't enough time, but at the same time, it's travel-wise, it's similar to us going to Pismo or similar to us going to some other
Northern
places,
California, from where we lived.
More central California when we used to travel around back in California, and had that vibe, right? Obviously, waterfront.
Yeah.
A lot of neat places, a lot of great dining, a lot of great shopping, a lot of tourist traps, a lot of amazing architecture.
Yeah.
And a lot of oldest, you name it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, oldest street, oldest house, oldest poured concrete structure, residence, I believe is how he described it.
Well, they say it's where Ponce de Leon
Fountain of Youth is right there,
discovered,
which we visited, and that was interesting.
Buddy got to visit there too.
Buddy got to visit. They are dog friendly,
very
and the
dog
town
friendly.
itself is very dog friendly.
Very dog friendly.
That was a blessing, and the weather was great. It was breezy, but it was cool. And in fact, we did a carriage ride one night, the night we got there, and that was interesting and a great way to see.
Beautiful. It was. It wasn't just good. It was great.
Yeah, it was. It was really good. Great. We arranged that through the hotel, and then the next night we did a schooner sunset cruise, which they almost called off because the winds were really strong, and they just waited it out and then sailed with partial sail. To reduce the speed.
It was windy, so.
But they had to motor back.
Yeah, because the tide there
is so strong.
It's so strong.
And they were going against the wind.
Yeah, they can't sail against that tide.
It took a while. It was a 2 hour plus venture, but it was good. Fun. And to watch them actually work the boat and work the sails, captain was great, the crew was great. Nothing bad to say at all. And I'll include information in the description. Restaurants, good mix of restaurants, anything you'd ever want, and a great mix of people. College crowd because of Flagler College, which seems to be a very highly rated college. I don't know much about. But and then you had people from Miami visiting. I mean, you said the number 3?
Yeah, they said, I heard it was the number 3 destination in Florida.
Yeah. And we're hitting it right before right when busy season is starting right now.
Yeah.
So it was a good time to go.
And it was still,
it was still busy.
It wasn't crazy busy. Okay,
I can imagine.
We got to eat at restaurants. We didn't have.
We waited a little bit.
A little bit.
Even at later hours, even at 8, maybe that was worse. We should have,
yeah.
So.
It's true. We did go kind of late.
Because there's a nightlife, without a doubt.
There is.
There's cars driving around. There's people. There's tourists. There's kids. There's weddings. There's, you name it. It's going on. There's a lot of activity.
Yeah. Charming. Quite charming.
And some amazing homes. We drove along a few different roads and saw these really neat oceanfront properties that, some that were just
Beautiful.
not touched and were kind of still an original, very old, but it was neat to see. And some of
Yeah.
them kept up, some of them not.
Yeah.
And then obviously the redone homes, which some of them, it was
Were
like, okay, is that a
amazing.
house or is that a hotel, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
and they weren't. They were houses.
Yes.
They were
They were
houses.
homes. Beautiful.
A lot of multifamily and a lot of what do they call it? Historic buildings that are being redone.
Yes. Tons of
Um,
historical.
Architecture-wise, amazing, especially if you're
Yeah.
taking photos. I'm not a
Yeah.
great photographer, but I did get some good
Yeah.
photos of
Yeah.
architecture and stained
A
glass
lot
and
of churches. Yeah. With
churches.
tons of Tiffany stained glass in
Yeah,
them.
Tiffany everywhere. Tiffany's a big.
Tiffany is a big thing.
Flagler was really
Yeah.
tied into Tiffany, and a lot of stories there. So we read some of the signs, and
Yeah.
obviously some of the tour people gave us some great info, and
Yeah.
and we just got done what we felt we could get done while we were there without rushing around too much, and
Yeah.
keeping Buddy in mind and
Yeah.
having him along with us.
We had fun.
So I highly recommend the trip if you haven't been,
Yes.
without a doubt.
We'll go
Definitely
back.
go for it. We'll go back.
We could have spent actually a little more time. We
Yeah,
were there 3 nights,
true,
and we
true.
probably saw half,
Not
maybe
even probably.
maybe
When you
half.
figure the other island right
Yeah,
beyond
that's true.
that we drove on but
That's
didn't
true.
really,
It gets
do
explored too
much with.
much.
I'll try to include some of the restaurants that we went to,
Yeah.
some of the details. There wasn't any, oh my God. The the clam chowder that we had, I don't remember where that was. I'll try
The
to include
Harry's?
that information. It wasn't Harry's.
It wasn't Harry's.
No. It came out cold. We sent it back.
But it was good.
Salt Life.
Salty Life.
Salty Life.
Salty Life restaurant.
Salty Life restaurant. The service was not fantastic, but it was okay. They were somewhat busy.
Yeah, they were pretty
They
busy.
were pretty busy.
Food was
Uh,
good though.
but it was good food. The soup was fantastic. The clam chowder soup. And we did the boil, and I'm horrible with crab legs. She's much better at it than the snow crab legs. I end up getting half the food, but it was good.
It
It was
was good.
perfect.
We
That
enjoyed
was
it.
when we were
It was the night before we left, I
night
think.
before we left. Yeah. So overall, just really, and excited to see other places. Now we'll find another spot, and
Yeah.
after we get back from California, we'll pick another spot and head out there and do some exploring. What else? Anything else going on?
I don't know the name of the place we stopped with all the yard things.
That's right. That's
That
right.
was a
There was the
neat
yard art place that
yard
as we were
art.
leaving or coming into St. Augustine, it
Yes.
was I have pictures of it. I just don't remember the name off the top of
Yes.
my head.
That was remarkable.
Amazing the amount of
It
yard art
was.
that they have. And I mean, you look at the prices. They have everything from little ashtrays, clay ashtrays, to
Wood sculptures to
huge wood
pots.
sculptures, to huge metal, like, and they have Bob's Big Boy. You'll see in some of the photos. They have aliens. They
And
have
dinosaurs and
anything your
bears, and
anything your imagination could come up with. They
they have
have
it.
gators and dogs and horses, full size horses, and it's not inexpensive stuff. It's some of that stuff was pricey.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nothing jumped
Very
out at me,
pretty.
so my neighbors can relax. We didn't come home with a
Yard
seven
art.
foot alien that we're gonna put in the front yard.
But it was fun walking through.
It was fun. It was a good stop before we headed home.
Yeah, it was. It
So,
was great stuff.
you've got a game tonight. You're
I
playing
do. I
game
go
with the
play with the
girls.
girls.
That's been a neat thing. She's really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
She's met a lot
Yeah.
of people. I am going to be starting a poker game.
Yeah.
I am going to, I got the tables. I'm waiting for the chips, and starting having some poker games around here. I used to have a home game, and so I'm going to try to recreate
Should be
that.
fun for
Should be
you.
fun. Everything else, and we have a friend coming in from out of town who actually
Yeah.
arrived. She's staying with, other friends of ours
And she is gonna
for a week, and
be
then
here
gonna
in
come
about a
stay.
couple days.
Right.
Mhm.
So I'm
Yeah.
excited for that. She
Yeah.
seems to really have embraced,
Yeah,
and
she's
she's
really
getting
excited.
involved. She's taking classes. She's
Yeah.
already booked us a trip to go see the manatees, right?
Yeah, manatees and snorkel.
So neat. exciting stuff ahead. We'll share a little bit about that as we do it.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching, and we'll see you around the villages. Buddy, say bye.
Say
Come
bye.
here.
We'll see you guys
Say bye
soon.
to
Thanks for
everyone.
watching.
Oh, thanks for watching, everyone. Good job,
Good
baby.
boy. Good boy.